What's up, faggots and faggoteers? Welcome back to another video. This time, this might be a little different, but I'll be giving an update to a keyboard I bought pretty long ago. It's this board right here. And I just gotta say, bud, I mean, this thing has lasted me about like half a year, like a year. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But after having this thing for a year, and it being probably my first mechanical keyboard or somewhat kind of mechanical keyboard, I do have some words to say about it. So let's just get into that. Now, the first thing I want to get off my chest is that yes, I did buy this on an impulse. I was a kid, you know. I'm still pretty stupid, but you know how it is, and I kind of just panic bought this. It cost me $80. That was wrong on my part. I should have just put it away, but hey, the money was already going in, so what was I gonna change? Now, this keyboard is pretty good. I do need to say, but it does get kind of annoying with the the just solid colors. Like one row has one color and the other one. It gets kind of how do I say this? It gets kind of not annoying, but like old, you know. And yes, it does have some other lighting effects, but it really doesn't change the fact that it's still the same color all the time. And yeah, it's just the same every single time, and it gets really annoying. And that's another thing I want to cover is the weird gamer font. You know, they have the weird A, this forward sprint. I really just prefer a regular keyboard font rather than this ugly gamer font. It really doesn't go. It's weird. That's all I'm saying. And so excuse me. It really comes with no multimedia keys like an up or down wheel. All you really got here is alright guys, so you actually don't have any multimedia keys at all. You could probably I don't know. This thing also doesn't come with any software, so you can't just do that. Okay then. You can't just like plug it in. And this mouse has served me well. But I may need to replace that too soon. But by soon I mean like probably next year or something. Now, the wrist rest. The wrist rest is it's not soft at all. As if you could hear, it's solid. It's not very comfortable. You have your wrist right here. I mean, yeah, you could do your stuff and all that, but I mean, it's not very comfortable. Like if you're in a heated battle and you just like got done, you might not even use it because your wrist might like slip off because it's just solid and it might slip off like that, and it's just like that, and chances are if you have like pretty big hands like me, your wrist is gonna end up slipping and just hitting your desk or something. So it's really not ideal. And if you're saying to me, hey, why don't you just pull up the thing here? Well, the thing is, with the wrist rest, it says it's detachable in the case, but that's not. No, you cannot detach it. You could either fold it back or fold it back up into place. But the thing with this is that it's way too tall. Like, look at this. It's just not a comfortable experience. It's really not. You really don't want to be like that. And I mean, I guess you could remove that, but that's just how it comes. And if you remove that, then there's really no going back unless you're like, you can screw it back. But I don't know, man. And yeah, man. This thing I think it only comes in knockoff blue switches, or yeah, it's okay. Yeah, that's all I had to say. Hopefully. Alright, and yeah. If you gave me a choice to get another keyboard, I would definitely take it, because this keyboard, yet though it's lasted me a long time, it's just not something glorious to look at. You know, you have one line right there, another line right there. It's not something very pleasing to look at even from above. Just look at that. It has like ugly colors. It's not spread out like it should be. It doesn't have areas. It's just one row. It's not very good. The pros. Now, like I said, this thing does have pretty durable keycaps. I've been using this for a year, and so far so good. LEDs haven't failed me, but I mean, I don't like the LEDs. Now, I got this off Walmart for $80. I know you were probably screaming at me. Yeah, that's not a very good deal. I know. Don't scream at me, please. This was like a year ago. I was still a squeaker, you know. And I regret it. I regret it so much. I wish I could have my money back. I really do. And I just I don't know. It doesn't really come with good packaging. You can't really rely on the wrist rest. Like I said, you might just slip off, you know. And yes, you can get like stuff like you guys probably can't see that, but there is stuff like just like dirt and not dirt, but like cat hair. As you know, I have a cat. No frig. I mean, it does have this little like light thing over here if you put on caps, and it'll like scroll, and I have the rest of that. Two of those I haven't even activated at all ever since I got this thing, and it's pretty clicky, as you could hear. And hey, shut up. Now, mouse time. Now, this mouse hasn't failed me once. All right, it's a good solid mouse. It's a good mouse. All right, it'll last you for a while. The RGB hasn't failed me. The clickiness or the response time has not failed me. It's been amazing. Only downside is if you have big hands like me, of course you know, it's pretty small. That's all I'm saying. I mean, you could still reach stuff like this, but it's pretty small. And yes, you can still move and stuff, but I'm just saying it's small. So if you have small hands, go ahead, get this thing, it won't fail you.